This is a dramatic presentation.
Many have published books and produced unauthorized documentaries about the late legendary comic Red Fox. Yet no other person in the world had a vantage point or could share the life and times of the controversial comedian like his manager, Dr. Prince C. Spencer. Spencer was Fox's manager for 20 years and was present the day Fox collapsed and died on October 11th, 1991.
Born in Jenkinsville, South Carolina. October the 3rd, 1917.
Civil rights activist and legendary tap dancer Dr. Prince C. Spencer was 98 years old. He was a member of the world-famous Four Step Brothers, and they were honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. While performing at the Club Alabama on Central Avenue, the Four Step Brothers invited Spencer to join their group to replace Maceo Anderson, who was going into the Army.
He asked me, did I want to join the Four Step Brothers? I said, well, what does it consist of? I said, well, this and that and this and that, and each one do a single, and I said, oh no, I ain't got time to bother that.
Spencer hesitated. He was making more individually than being with a group that split the money 4 ways. But good friend Alice Keys convinced him to join. In 1941, Spencer joined Al Williams, Freddie James, and Sylvester Happy Johnson. The act was 13 minutes long and began with a comical skit, continued with a high-energy performance, and ended with the challenge dance. The legacy of the challenge dance became the Four Step Brothers' specialty. They would tap dance with no musical accompaniment, only the rhythm of their clapping hands.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, I'd like to introduce 4 boys who we had the pleasure working with for 2 or 3 years, and then they took a little jaunt over to Europe. They're a great sensation over there, so how about a nice, great big hand for the fabulous Four Step Brothers. Here they are. Well, you cats look real sharp. I just want to say, not only do we want to see you do your beautiful dance here, but I'd like to dance with you myself.
Oh, we'd like that.
You like that?
Wait. Where did you come to this?
Where'd I come to what?
I mean, where did you come to this? You'll dance with the 4 boys. I mean, just tell me, well, how do you figure?
Let's not make a big here to do about it.
I don't want to make no to do here. All I know is, I feel it's my prerogative to dance with you also, with them the same time.
All right, you want to dance with them? Let's all get in a line and let's go.
All right. Let's do that stork shoe. You ready? Go, Label.
Hold the line.
not dancing.
Lead me with a swing.
The way we do it, the archway.
Archway.
What we mean, Jack? Look out now. Look out. Cool now. Stop.
All right, step back. The old man's out here now.
There goes Speedy. Don't exert yourself, poor thing. Go, Dee boys, for the kitchen. Go and bell. Go. Step back, because I'm coming back, man. Look out for the Jolly Tiger.
You may not be back this way.
While the four stepbrothers were on tour in New York with the Tommy Dorsey Band, Spencer met Red Fox. Fox worked hard as a foul-mouthed MC at burlesque shows and branded himself as the premier blue humor comedian with 5 minutes of raunchy, very dirty comedy. While Fox was branding himself as a comedian, Spencer traveled the world with the Four Step Brothers. They were the elite entertainers at a time when signs read, all thanks to Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis, who refused to sign a contract without the Four Step Brothers. They said, "You have to take the Four Step Brothers or there is no deal."
When we played Copa City, Dean and I were the most important acting showmen, the most highly paid act, and the most prominent. And I booked the Four Step Brothers to play Copa City with us. Dear friends of mine, I only know that this is a great four-man dance act. I wanted the best, and I got the best.
Before their second show, Jerry discovered the brothers were eating in their dressing room.
Tell me that they're playing a joke on me. He said, no, that's the way it is because of some of the high rollers. I said, well, then you haven't got Martin Lewis in the second show tonight. What does that do for your high rollers? If I'm bringing your high rollers in, and they haven't got Martin Lewis in that Copa room, I think you got a bigger problem than you know about.
Were you really willing not to do the show then?
Oh, they would not have been a show. Oh, irrevocably. That wasn't a stand that I took theatrically. My passion was involved. My guy is sitting eating in the dressing room? I said, you got 2 hours to fix it. And it was fixed. And I walked in the garden for them to eat a second time. I said, I don't care if you just have dessert, but this has to be done. And it was done.
By the time Jerry finished complaining, Prince and the others were hanging out poolside. This pivotal moment trailblazed a path for Sammy Davis Jr., Dorothy Dandridge, and helped usher in the civil rights movement with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
In 1960, Red Fox and Marguerite Belafonte presented the Four Step Brothers with a Dance Masters of America 25 Years of Service Award. The last film the Four Step Brothers appeared in was The Patsy with Jerry Lewis.
By 1964, tap dancing began to fade out. Spencer retired and relocated to Chicago with his family. Now a businessman, Spencer opened the first black-owned supermarket called The Food Basket on Chicago's South Side. Nearly 10 years later, Red was in Chicago on tour at the Mill Run Theater. He stopped at the Food Basket and unknowingly walked into Spencer.
Red Fox he came to Chicago at one time, and I had the Food Basket. He says, whose store you running it for? I said, that's nobody's store, it's my store. He says, white man behind everybody's store.
Dancer, affectionately called by Red, explained that he had given up show business and was now a business owner. Red shared that he had been busy with his raunchy nightclub act in Las Vegas, recorded several adult comedy albums, and landed a TV sitcom called Sanford and Son. A few years later, Fox told Spencer, "Close this place down and become my manager."
He said, I need somebody to run my business for me out in Chicago. He asked me would I run it for him? I said, sure. So I went to work for Red Fox, and all week I put my clothes on and went out to his salon and didn't do nothing, just sit around. I said, oh, I can't have this kind of stuff.
Even though Red had established himself as the funniest man in show business, Dancer immediately noticed that he lacked experienced professional management.
I said, I don't think I want to work for him. So I left. I wanted to tell him, your business is lopsided, a Negro business. I don't want that kind of business. In the meantime, I met a fellow named Skip.
Skip Cunningham was the next Sammy Davis Jr. Oh, he was handsome. He could sing and dance and had a great personality.
Skip Cunningham talked me into coming back again. And this time, Red said for me, Red said, I'm tired of you going back and forth to Chicago. You would work for me or not? I said, yes, I want to work. I said, but I'm getting paid and I'm not doing nothing. Just, well, you work for me and I'm the boss and that's it.
In 1973, Dancer played a small role on the hit TV show Sanford and Son with Fox, until the final episode on March 25th, 1977. In the late 1970s, Dancer negotiated an excellent deal at the Hacienda Hotel in Las Vegas, and Spencer was a guest star. The owners offered them the main room for as long as they packed them in. For the next 11 years, Dancer and Red would open the show with a short comedy skit. They would perform a two-step together, and Dancer would close with a solo.
And now from Las Vegas, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Mr. Prince Spencer. Prince Spencer. Oh, yeah.
In 1989, Red and Dancer were on a rebound as they starred with Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy in Harlem Nights.
I told Eddie Murphy, says, you want Red Fox to work, it costs you a lot of money. I said, what? I said, $500,000, that's what Red wants. And Ed Murphy laughed, oh goodness, he laughed so hard. 500,000, I ain't paying that kind of money for Red Fox. I said, well, you don't want Red Fox. Eddie Murphy said, when you get to some reasonable, talk to me. So I said, Eddie, if you don't have $500,000, you won't get Red Fox. I give him 1 day to think about it. Next day, he says, tell Red to come to work. He'll get the $500,000.
Now, Dancer was key in negotiating the highest salary Red had ever received. Fox was cast as Benny Wilson, the near-blind crap dealer. And at the age of 71, Spencer again joined the cast as a Club Sugar Ray tap dancer.
He had started a Delary show called The Royal Family. And I took about 4 or 5 steps, and he grabbed his heart. I said, man, quit playing. This guy wants to show, man. You can't just play all the time. And then he fell out on the stage, dead. Got his heart, he fell. I said, oh man, it's getting ridiculous now, man. What did I tell Della? Tell me something. His wife came to see what's wrong with him, and I told him quit playing, and he practically did. Slappy White was Della Reese and Naldo Ray, and he grabbed his heart, he was gone. And so I got on one side and Della Reese to the other side. Someone called the ambulance.
After 20 years of the faked heart attack routine, Red Fox was later pronounced dead at the age of 68. Dancer retreated to his Las Vegas home and mourned for 5 years. Dr. Prince C. Spencer is indeed a forgotten piece of black entertainment and segregated American history. In 1988, the famous tap dance group was presented with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. In 1996, the late Professor Robert L. Reed and the incomparable Debbie Allen honored Spencer with the Peg Leg Bates Award. Spencer instructed classes with the youth, hoofed with Savion Glover, and shared many, many laughs with the Nicholas brothers. In 2002, Oklahoma City University presented him and others with an honorary doctoral in tap dance. The most prestigious honor of all comes from the first black president, Barack Obama. In 2013, the College of Nevada presented Dr. Spencer with a Lifetime Achievement Award. After a long battle, Dr. Spencer passed away on October 30th, 2015.